92Q, the best mix of R&B, the Kenny Smoov Morning Show, always keeping you informed and connecting you to what's happening here in our city and to the people that are doing it big here in our city. And to not only is Black History Month, but it's also Heart Month.
Yes.
And so we got a special guest in the house to get us all hooked up with some info on that. Who we got, sis?
She is known as Fit Doc. That's cool. I like that. She's
Fit
a
Doc.
preventative medicine doctor, Dr. Cedrina Calder.
Hi,
How you
good
doing?
Morning. I'm doing well.
Thank
How
you
are
for coming.
Guys? Thank you for having me.
Well, this month is American Heart Month.
Yes.
Give us some tips on how to have and keep a healthy heart.
Okay, so first I want to say the reason why I thought this was such a great topic to talk about is because, yes, February is Black History Month, and while we look at all of our previous accomplishments and look at our past, it's important to look toward our future, right? And how do we ensure that we have a good future? We want to ensure that we are taking care of our health.
Right.
So heart disease is actually the number one killer for all Americans. About
Wow.
one
Is
in
it?
4 people, 1 in 4 deaths that occur per year because of heart disease. So, and not only does, while heart disease does affect all Americans, we as African Americans are actually at some of the highest risk for some of the conditions that put you at a greater risk of developing heart disease.
Why is that?
So,
Why do you think? Why is that with Black
well,
people?
for a few different reasons. So, for example, one of the top risk factors for heart disease is high blood pressure. And we know that high salt intake can a lot of times lead to high blood pressure. And studies have shown that African Americans genetically are just at risk for not tolerating sodium very well, and it leads to blood pressure issues.
Okay.
So as Black people, we probably just need to really limit the salt more so than our, Caucasian counterparts. So it's just important that you know that and take that into account with your diet. In addition, some of it is culture, just the culture of some of the foods that we're eating, that we're used to eating, soul food and things like that, which are not the healthiest types of foods to eat. So, it does affect our health. The other thing is just lack of awareness and knowledge of how to eat healthier. I think sometimes as physicians, we fail our patients by not properly equipping them with the right information. And it's not always at our fault. Sometimes we just don't have that information ourselves. A lot of doctors don't really have all of the knowledge on nutrition and even physical activity. They know some basics, but they don't know enough to really guide patients in a way that they can really take control of their health and improve their outcomes.
So give us some tips.
Okay. So the first tip is definitely, in terms of heart health, is you want to watch your diet, as I said. So you want to limit your sodium intake. You want to drink lots of water. You want to eat lots of vegetables, some fruits. Keep all your proteins lean types of protein. And limit your alcohol intake. That's also important as well.
Oh, man. What?
Uh-huh.
Okay. What else? I'm sorry. My bad.
In addition to diet, you want to get some type of physical activity in. So there are recommendations for physical activity. You should have about 150 minutes total per week. And you can do that however you want. You can do it in increments, small increments, 5-10 minutes at a time is fine. But try to get moving. Don't sit down for long periods of time throughout the day. Get up as much as you can.
Okay.
The other thing you want to do is if you are a smoker, you need to quit. Smoking is definitely one of the top risk factors for heart disease. So that's important. Other things that we don't look at are stress, learning ways to manage your stress well, looking at different coping strategies to managing stress, doing things like meditation, yoga, whatever you can do that will help you manage your stress, that'll put you at a lower risk of heart disease. In addition, sleep. Sometimes we're not getting enough sleep. We're supposed to get about 7 to 9 hours. I know I'm guilty of it. I don't know.
Yeah,
7
me
to
too.
9 hours a
7 to
night.
9 hours per night
Man.
for adults.
Wow.
I am
So sleep
delinquent.
is important in order to keep our bodies functioning properly. So that all will help to protect us against heart disease.
Now, is there a website that they can go to?
Yes, I do have a website. It's www.drdr Cedrina Cedrina Calder CALDER.com. I also have an Instagram account. It's at FITDOC Doc Official, and that's on Twitter as well.
Okay. Dr. Cedrina Calder, also known as Fit Doc.
Yes.
Thank you so much for coming in and
Thank
giving
you
us
for
some
having
tips
me.
today.
Thank you
You're
again.
very welcome.
Appreciate it.
Come back anytime.
I will.
Thank you.